Today is the second installment of my CeeDee Lamb series, and that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. Today, second installment of my CeeDee Lamb series where he talks about, that blindside block that he put on Mack Wilson that is now outlawed by college football today. Yeah, he got the last one of those in. We asked him about it, what he felt about it, how he feels about the rule, as well as Creed Humphrey can eat. Creed Humphrey is strong. Creed Humphrey is Barney Rubble. All right, you're done talking to me. Go listen to CeeDee.
For you, you mentioned earlier you're kind of competing against yourself as opposed to other receivers around the state or in the country. What do you have to do to reach even another level here in Oklahoma?
Build on the minor mistakes that I've made last year. If it comes with aggression, physicality, or mentality, there's always something that I can work on. There's nothing that I cannot work on, you know? So with that, if it's blocking, route running, hand placement on blockings, hand placement on releases, getting more on cones, it's anything that I feel like, any nuance I feel like that can help or be beneficial during the season, I would definitely work on.
Talking about blocking, this hit that you put on Mack Wilson in the Orange Bowl has been outlawed by the NCAA. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good, but for the most part, I wanted to stay safe. I honestly thought I was gonna get a targeting because Tulane, they gave me one. So I kind of I felt like I laid off a little bit simply because of the flag that I thought was gonna kick me out the game. But ever since then, I feel like that's just me playing to my utmost physicality, physical aspect of the game. That's just me being myself, just playing my game, just taking it one play at a time.
So you were worried right after that hit that you were about to get?
Yeah, I kind of was actually, because the one in Tulane was cleaner than that one, and I got ejected for Tulane. I mean, it happens, it's the past, but I'm always thankful for it. I got to finish the game, finish with my brothers, but I didn't even know that was a rule that you can't even do that anymore. So, I mean, now it's just time to, like I said, work on my game.
CeeDee, you were talking a second ago about those small details of playing receiver,
Right.
which I marvel at. Wide receiver is the one I can't wrap my head around what you guys do. What was that thing that when you came into college you had to adjust to most? I mean, deep ball, route, the minutia of route running. I don't know, like what was it that you obviously came to college with big skills, but like what were you most surprised you had to work on?
Just adding more tools to my inventory. Like guys that are more experienced, me my freshman year, been a 1 year new booty, if you will. The things that I've done in high school is not gonna work in college. So it's just trying to add more to my game, but keep the same mindset, stay in the same area. Like if I have to get open on a route, try not to get too wide to where I cancel myself out. So like there's things you can work on, but you have to work on to a limit before it hurts you, before you hurt yourself. So the number one thing in college that I feel like I had to work on, or that was the biggest problem for me, was the speed of the game. Just trying to adjust. Like I would do something good, but it wouldn't be fast enough. So that was the hardest part for me.
Like what sort of, like a route was it like a route you would run that would be fast enough? Like that?
You would do, like for receivers, we have releases to get off jams. And if I do a release, it would probably be too slow, and the quarterback's on the next one, on the next receiver, because I was too long on my release. So just getting in and out of different things and getting to my blocking assignment quicker, maybe open something up. So my freshman year fall camp was definitely my hardest one.
So now that there's probably been, when you think about it, some big chunks you bit off in that first 12 months or 18 months. Like now does it become, I sort of use a golf analogy, I don't know if, small tweaks can make a huge difference. Do you kind of see it that way now with your skill set? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I do. Anything I do now is very critical. Just work on critiquing myself. Obviously, I know the speed of the game. I know I've been in the game for 2 years now. Now it's just taking what I know and building off of it at this point. Just be better at the things I know, and just if any new knowledge come around, just build off that. Coach Riley, Coach Wiley, my strength coach, he would help me with my strength, like different techniques that I need to use my strength, or that would be better off that I can use to my strength. So that being said, it's just playing the game in your own little variety of ways.
Is there anything about receiver that you feel like is just natural? I mean that to say, like, everything seems so technical. Like, you can work on every little aspect. Right. Do you feel like for you that there's anything that just happens, or is it all, even the smallest thing, you feel like I've worked on that?
Right.
Like, I had to bust my butt to make that happen. Like, how do you see that within your own game?
The things that you see that, like catching the ball, getting upfield, or just going up and catch a ball, like those things are expected as receivers, but those are the main things that you have to work on. Catching in traffic, catching and knowing catching with your back turned, knowing where your defender is. Like, you have to know those things. But those are the main things that you have to work on. And blocking is definitely number one. And I didn't know how important blocking was until my senior year of high school. It's kind of late, but obviously, once I found out how much money you can actually make, or it kind of
motivational.
Yeah, definitely.
See, because I think there's a lot of things about the way that you play, like whether it's how you go up and catch a ball in traffic. Like, people just might think, well, that's just natural.
Right.
But it sounds like every little thing it's worked on.
Yes, ma'am. We work every little break in practice is literally not a break. You have to work on something, either getting in and out your breaks on a route, or getting more releases, or catching in traffic. There's always more things you can learn, especially blocking assignments. I've spent more time on blocking assignments than I have my actual routes. It's bad. The blocking system that we have here at OU is different. And if you're not on that, you're definitely not going to start.
So how well do you know Creed?
Me and Creed, we're in the same recruiting class. So I mean,
Same what class?
Recruiting class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, growing up, like from a recruit to now, he's always been my road dog.
What's something that you could tell us that maybe some people don't know about him?
Honestly, that man is ridiculously strong. If you didn't know, obviously he's an old lineman. He's supposed to be strong, but he's a different type of it's man. And he likes to bond with us as his teammates, as his brothers. He spends his off time just chilling. He don't really play games. He eats food.
He's an offensive lineman.
I mean, but some of them don't eat as much as, like, when I say these things, I mean like this times like 20.
He has the eating title?
Yeah, most definitely. He got that.
What's the most ridiculous amount of food you've seen him eat? Like, does he eat like 10 ice cream cones, or? I mean, I don't know.
It was we were I forgot where we were. I think we went out to eat as a group, and I grabbed I had a mountain on my plate. So I sit down, I'm talking about how much food I got, whatever. Creed comes with 2 mountains. So I just grab my mountain and walk away. That's one memory I have of him, most definitely, besides all them pancakes he get in the season.
CeeDee, with you guys losing, obviously, a Heisman Trophy quarterback, most of a great offensive line, how do you avoid, as an offense, kind of taking a step back this year?
Kind of having the same work ethic. I cannot say that. Work ethic that we had the year before. When we lost 6, it was the same question. We lost the Heisman Trophy winner, number 1, and then just trying to keep the same dog, same mentality, and hold ourselves accountable like we did last year, and try to build off of it. Do all we can, do all the small things right, hold each other accountable, and just try to be successful on all phases.
So you you're confident you guys can avoid that slippage?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like in that locker room, we've done a great job of bouncing back, and guys just transitioning well and looking real good.
Obviously, losing a college football playoff game is tough. Kenneth said you watched the Rose Bowl over 100 times. How did you deal with losing a college football playoff game?
I don't like losing, first off, and considering the first playoff game we were up 14 and a half. And the second one we were down, I think 11. We were down something. It was 28-0 in the first quarter, and then I don't know, but that hurt. I just honestly, the feeling I can't even fathom is indescribable. I love the game too much. But with that being said, everything that I took for granted last year, I most definitely want this year. I'm working 30 times harder than I did last year. All the off days that I had last year are not even off days anymore. I can't tell you the last time I actually just sat down and just chilled without working out that day. But, man, I'm not trying to experience that again, pretty much.
This is something we've been asking you about since last fall, regarding the defense, and but what's it like for the offense when you guys are doing so well, and there's obviously a big reason for you guys to be praised, but then the other side of the ball is having a tougher time?
That's actually disrespectful to us as well. I mean, keep saying like your offense has to put up 60 points or you're gonna lose, or just stuff like that. Like, at some point they're gonna have to stop them. Like, it's not touchdowns. If that's the case, the games will be like basketball scores, 100 to 107. Just something has to give, but they're disrespecting our defense. At some point, some things are going to click, and I feel like this year is definitely going to hit that turnaround.
Has it been, maybe not for you, but you haven't noticed any finger pointing, or like, was that at any point an issue for you guys?
No, not really. A lot of guys actually take more of the blame than finger point. Like, for me, I'm one of the guys that would take the blame. I could have absolutely nothing to do with it, but I'm on this team, and then we lost. We didn't get the job done, so I'm going to take that blame. I'm hard on myself like that. So, and we have a lot of guys on this team that's like that, and I feel like that's what makes us as dominant as we are. Guys like to just, I wouldn't say just take other guys' blame, but finger pointing is not it at all.